all know how much caddies mean to a golfer, but what would happen if, in today's age, a robot caddy for me? I'm going to be using Chat GPT in today's video to caddy me around 3 holes and see what I shoot. Let's hope it's a good score, because Chat GPT, you've got something to prove. Yes guys, hole 1. Right, I've got Chat GPT here. Let's see what it suggests. We're on a long par 4, stroke index 1. I'm 450 yards away and on the tee box. What club shall I use? Takes a bit of getting used to, guys, because never used ChatGPT. Well, I have a couple of times, but never to play golf. Assuming you're playing on a standard par 4, it's 450 yards, it's quite long. It would require a powerful drive to reach the green in 2 shots. The club choice will depend on your preferences. I'm going to take that as he's telling me to take driver here, because he's saying it would usually require a powerful drive to reach the green in 2 shots. And guys, you know better than anyone that I've got a powerful drive. Guys, take what's being said with a pinch of salt, and I'll tell you why. Because, you know, AI is new, all right? Well, it's up and coming and it's not perfection yet. It's not perfect, so he's a bit of an idiot sometimes. Right on this one, driver. Oh wow.
I've got a powerful drive.
Well, he didn't do me wrong, but that is on the driving range. That started right and went right, so I'm gonna have a long way in. Yeah, so not the best drive. Sorry if this is a bit windy and you can't hear me so well. Can't do anything about it. Haven't got the mics, but yeah, left it out very far right. Chat GPT didn't let me down though. He said hit driver. I did hit driver, and we're gonna see what happens on the next shot. It's a long par 4. It's actually the hardest hole on the course. You want to know why I'm filming on this particular hole? Because I love a challenge. Yeah, so not the best shot, guys, as you probably just saw, but we are gonna have to talk to ChatGPT again. We've got nearly 300 yards in. I am 250 yards out from par 4 green on my second shot. What club shall I use? He's telling me if you're 250 away, then your second club choice will depend on several factors. As a general rule, most would use a fairway wood, and I'm going to take that, guys. A fairway wood would be my 3 wood, which is actually what I'd play, so doing well so far. Let's see if we can get anywhere near the green after that god-awful first shot. Gonna have to play a cut round that tree, or we'll go straight over it. Lovely little cut, be back in play. I should be about 50 odd yards away maybe. Chat GPT coming in clutch. Thank you, the AI. It's a bit of a weird one, guys. I know not many people have probably done this video, but I just thought it'd be a good idea, because in what I do in my day job, I'm looking a little bit at Chat GPT and AI stuff, and I'm interested to see how it can impact golf and what it can do for the game in terms of, is it going to become a big thing in golf? And it probably is in the long run, but guys, Chat GPT's coming through. Honestly, we hit the 3 wood, he told us to. We're now here. I think we've got 50 yards slightly down the hill, and we're going to ask the bad boy again, what club do we use? If we can get up and down for a par, in our ideal world, he's going to give me lob wedge, but we'll see. I'm 50 yards from the green with no trouble in front of me. What club shall I use? Come on, ChatGPT. Come on. He's gonna, I know it. The various factors, yes, we know. However, as a general rule, if you're 50 yards away with no trouble, you may want to use a pitching wedge or a gap wedge, and that is between 46 and 52. That is good for me, and I'm happy with that, because 52 is my favourite club from within 100 yards, people. Yeah, I mean, all I can say is we're about to make a par. Just watch, because pitching wedge to a gap wedge, we're gonna take 52 and see what happens. Take that, guys. We've got a chance. We've got a putt for a par. We've got a putt for a par. Come on! All right, Aaron's taking his putt right now, people. What I will say is ChatGPT came through. It rolled on a little bit. Who cares? I'm not going to ask the little bastard whether I should use putter on the green. I'm going to use it anyway. Whatever. I know what he'll say. He'll agree. Walk it in. Oh! I really thought I was good. Bogey. That's really painful. I'm assuming you watched that. So that was inches from a par on stroke index 1. Chat GPT, you've come through so far. 2 more holes. We need a birdie now because we wanted to go level par, but that was as good as a par, but just not quite as good as a par, if you know what I mean. We're on a par 4 again. I'm hoping he gives me driver. I am on a, what is this? 400-yard par 4. Is driver the play again? See what the boy says. Or the girl. Or I'm not going to identify. I'm not going to put a gender on it. Don't be like that. That's silly, isn't it? God. Okay, generally speaking, if you're a long hitter, which we are not, 400-yard par 4, it may be a good option to use driver. Yeah, so I'm back on the driving range. Well, yes, it's 8, 9 and 10. Well, 10's okay, but 8 and 9 are tough. Which of these two? And I mean, hopefully we've got a line through to the green. Not the best start. We are 1 over round 1. It's either because I'm not a very good golfer or because Chat GPT's let me down. So let's just say it was Chat GPT for now. Told me driver on a long par 4. What an idiot. So anyway, but yeah, hopefully we'll have a little shot out from under the trees. And I'm telling you, if he tells me to take my medicine, sorry, they tell me take my medicine, I'm gonna be fuming. I want to go for it. Talk about getting unlucky, guys. Just behind the tree here. Right, let's talk to Chat. I'm 150 yards away, but there is a tree in the way. But I think there is a gap, guys, because there is. I think there is a gap. Guys, this is going to be very telling, because we know what most golfers would do. I'm pretty much under the tree. I can go for this. He says I'm 150 yards away, there's a tree, but you think there's a gap. It will depend on the size of the gap and the height of the tree. Assuming the gap is large enough and the height of the tree is not significant, I would use a mid to long iron, 6-iron, 5-iron, hit a low punch shot through the gap under the tree and branches. This type of shot can help you get the ball low, running towards the pin. Can I just tell you how accurate that is? Look at this. That's ridiculous. I actually can't believe that. That's very, very, very impressive. Because look at this, look at that. That's exactly what you would hit, isn't it? That is just very, very good. Thank you, Chat. You were, yeah, I can't even. What a caddy Chat GPT is. Right, we're gonna hit a 5 though. Right, I've caught that heavy. Brilliant. Brilliant golf. Chat GPT's not letting me down, I'm letting myself down. Caught that heavy, that was pathetic. Chat GPT has been a brilliant caddy so far. We're 2 holes in out of 3 nearly. Well, we're trying to get to green, but if I'm going to play as pathetically as that, we may as well call it a day. Right, guys, I'm 100 yards away, downhill to the green, in the fairway. What shall I hit, Chat? What shall I hit? This has been so helpful to me so far. He's telling me if you're 100 yards in the fairway, you want to use a pitching wedge or a gap wedge. These sort of clubs are versatile, help you hit a variety of shots. Chat GPT, you've smashed it again. A pitching wedge, but a slightly knocked down one. Would you agree, Chat GPT? Yes, you would. Thank you. Right. Oh. I'm long. Long of the green's not what you want. I'm in trouble. I have to hole out for a par, up and down for a bogey. God, this isn't going well, is it? This isn't going well. And ChatGPT's given me some decent clubs, some decent ideas. I'm just not making any use of it, guys. So apologies for the poor viewing, because it's not brilliant, is it? Right, so this is really poor from me. I've gone long. So this is very tough. Right, let's see what he says about this one. This will be interesting. I'm actually playing badly on purpose, so you can see a variation of different shots. I'm in long rough, green side. What club shall I hit? Let's see, ChatGPT, come through, please, again. Without knowing details about specifics, it's difficult to give a recommendation. However, as a general rule, use a club that will allow you to get the ball out and onto the green. You might want to consider a higher lofted club. Okay, I'm going to take that as a lob wedge.
And still.
Well, guys, that was a tough one. Out of that thick stuff, got a chance for a bogey now. Not a very good chance, to be quite honest. Double. Guys, this is a bit bad. We're actually 3 over round 2, so we're going to keep going. And I have to say, this experiment is going well because ChatGPT has been legendary. Guys, we're on a short par 4 to finish. Let's see what Chatty has got to say for himself after that double bogey. I'm really upset about, but it's totally my fault to be quite honest. Right, short par 4. What club shall I hit? Well, it's not even that short. It's like 300 yards.
280.
But it's up the hill, so okay. He's gonna say driver. I'd like him to. If you're trying to reach a short par 4 that's 280, assuming you have the skill to hit the ball straight and have a good chance of reaching the green, you have a few options. Driver, if you have the power. I'm just going to hit driver because that's what his first one that he's saying. All right, let's hope it gets a little bit better here. We could do with something like a, what do they call them? Birdies. Right. I tried to crank that, soldier boy, and it went left. Like I said, a bit too far left. But weirdly, it opens up there, so I'll probably have a wedge onto the green if Chat GPT allows it, and then make a birdie. Certainly further back than I'd like to be, guys. Okay, well, we're in the trees. So, let's speak to Chat again. We've got to make one par. Come on, this has been a terrible showing of golf. 120 yards away, downhill to the green. But anyway, when you're 120 yards away, a good club to hit would be a pitching wedge or a 9-iron, okay? We are down the hill though, so I'm gonna go with pitching wedge. Oh, I hate to tell you, it has not been my day. That has just missed the green and bounced right down the hill. Weirdly, guys, I've not played well and I'm in trouble again. I'm down here on the left. Let's have a look what he's got to say, because this is a tough shot. I am green side, but need to get up a big hill onto the green. Let's go, come on, give me a lob wedge, please. If you're green side but need to hit up a big hill onto the green, you'll need to choose a club that provides enough loft, and it's a high lofted wedge, like a lob wedge. Brilliant. He hasn't gone wrong at all, but I've been playing badly, so.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
Ooh.
Oh God, guys. That's for a boat. This has actually been the worst golf I've ever played. I'm gonna finish this once and for all. If that comes up short. Okay. Right, wait there. Guys, this has been the worst golf I've ever played, ever. But to summarise, Chat GPT has been amazing, a very good caddy, but I don't like him because I have just shot, I think, maybe 5 over round 3, 6 over round 3. So let's forget about that and pretend it didn't happen, although it's going to live on YouTube forever. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys.